Twitter staff have been caught on camera revealing that the company has direct access to all of its users' private messages and that the level of control is now concerning even some of the firm's own employees. The hidden camera conversations with Twitter engineers was conducted by the undercover journalism group Project Veritas.
It is creepy Big Brother. Like,
it's creepy Big Brother.
I mean, it's like a level of, like, I don't want to say freaks me out, but it disturbs me.
Oh yeah, we can actually read your DMs.
That's kind of scary that stuff is stored, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and that could be shared. I mean, do you have access to DMs at Twitter?
Oh, I do, yeah.
What do you do at Twitter? I'm an engineer in the messaging team. So you could totally hack her DMs. Maybe I could, maybe I couldn't, you know?
Well, we should point out that the group behind the revelations does have a mixed reputation. It has been accused, mostly by those it exposes, of political bias, as well as getting information under false pretences and selectively editing it. But its founder, James O'Keefe, says that the deception tactics they use are solely to get to the truth, unlike their subjects, who he claims lie to their audiences. Well, the latest revelations do come days after another Project Veritas undercover sting, in which Twitter employees detailed how some posts could be silenced from appearing in timelines without the user knowing, a practice known as shadow banning.
One strategy is to shadow ban so that you have ultimate control. The idea of the shadow ban is that you ban someone but they don't know they've been banned because they keep posting but no one sees their content. So they just think that no one's engaging with their content when in reality no one's seeing it.
Well, Twitter's response to those claims were that the comments in the video were made by its employees in a personal capacity and do not represent the company. Samira Khan now looks at whether yet more revelations, though, might see a user backlash against Twitter.
Project Veritas has been on a roll lately, and they've now published undercover footage of Twitter employees admitting that they view all of its users' private messages and then analyze them to create a virtual profile, which they then sell to advertisers.
When you write stuff and when you post pictures online, they never go away. They're always on there. Because even after you send them, people are analyzing them, they're seeing what you're interested in, they're seeing what you're talking about, and they sell that data.
They sell to who? Like advertisers?
Advertisers.
Wait, you talking about just regular tweets or the DMs? Or both?
Everything.
So if you're sending private messages via Twitter, keep in mind that they will be stored and maybe even used by Twitter. So it'll be interesting to hear Twitter's response this time around now that their employees are blatantly saying that storing private information is company policy.
To actually charge advertisers for money, we have to prove it was you, and that's why using an email address or a cookie, something that can track you.
Yeah.
That's how we make most of our money.
Yeah, so you kind of sign your privacy away, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're paying for the right to use our website with your data, basically.
Yeah.
And it's the same on every free website.
And this latest revelation makes it clear that everything you post, be it public or private, doesn't really belong to you, but to a multinational corporation.
Do they know anything from ad services though? You know how ad companies know a bunch about you?
We know some stuff. We aren't as creepy as Facebook or Google, but we know some stuff.
Samira Khan reporting there. Well, we have asked Twitter to comment on these latest claims, although as yet we haven't heard back from them. Human rights lawyer, though, Dan Kovalik, says that the company has gone too far.
I have no doubt that they're abusing their power and that they are probably looking into people's private messages to be able to promote advertising with folks using Twitter. But of course, it is an invasion of privacy. The users have no control over the social network, but the companies do. I think this is a great scandal because I think the whole system operates on the premise that private messages are indeed private. And if people's private information is being sold to third parties, who themselves are probably selling it to other third parties, then we have no privacy at all. And I think people should be very concerned about that.